So, traders, hope you guys had a wonderful trading week. Hope you guys had a fantastic, hope you guys had a profitable, and hope you guys had an educational trading week. That's your boy Harlem King COT, and I'm back again with another video. On today's video, I'm gonna be giving you guys possible tradable direction for the coming week of April. I just forgot the date, but it will be the second week of April. But before we hit the charts, guys, all I ask of you guys is to just like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment on after every end of the video just to let me know how was the video, how you enjoyed it, and what I should add and what I should cut off and what I should work on in the channel so it can have growth, consistency, and so it can have overall greatness, right? So if you want to trade at the broker that I highly recommend and trade with, then you're gonna click that link down there to sign up with the broker that I trade with and highly recommend, which is Trace Africa. But if you're looking to be mentored by me, myself, and I, then I guess you can use this opportunity to take my number or to just go to Instagram and DM me, or to just send me an email, or to WhatsApp me because I'm gonna love my number, or give me a call if you're brave enough, so we can communicate and see where we can take this from now on, because I'm just here to help you guys, I'm here to assist you guys, and I'm here to grow with you guys. There's no growth if there's no consistency, there's no growth if there's no education, and there's no growth if there's no knowledge. You have to learn so you can be able to earn. If you can't learn, you won't earn. And if you're looking to earn without you having to learn, then that's the only way you feel that you might obviously most probably crash out and not make it out alive, right? But without further ado, guys, enough has been said. Let me share to you guys possible directions for the coming week on 3 pays, and let me make sure that I prepare you guys for the next trading week. So our first pay will forever be the NAS, right? So looking at the structure of the NAS, our current price structure is looking bullish, right? Our current structure is looking bullish. Let me explain to you guys why do I say our current structure is looking bullish, right? Because it all starts from this high, right? Not this one, even though I can say this high, but I'm using current price, right? Sorry. This high had this push to the downside and created this low. This low pushed to the upside and created this high. And this high led into price pushing to the downside, creating this low. With this low, you guys can now clearly see we had a clean double bottom. So from having a double bottom, you guys understand how prices and how patterns work, right? If you don't, I guess you're gonna take this opportunity to just give me a call so I can assist you and grow you as a trader. So it starts with a push creating a low, a push creating a high, and a push creating a low. And obviously when you have something like this, you now can tell that it's a confirmed what? It's a confirmed double bottom. All you're going to be looking for is for moves to the upside. But the only moves that you need to be looking for is once price gives you a violation of this word of this current high, in order to look forward for those moves to the upside. And when you look at our current price, from this low being printed out, price had an impulsive push to the upside, violating our current high. In some indications, this low and this high and this low gave us a violation of this word of this high. So from a violation of this high, we now understood there's no way in any way, shape, or form we're gonna be looking for anything else but for continuations to the upside. And when you look at it, guys, we did have a violation of this high. So from price violating this high, you can clearly see that you now can clearly see that our double bottom was confirmed from this push, low, high, low, and a breakout creating this high, right? So from price creating this high, you now can clearly see what happened from our current price at a push. So from this current price push, you now can clearly see that this was a confirmed break and retest, because price had a violation. Price violated our high and price came back above that very same high to trade above this very same high. So with like there's nothing else that we're going to be focusing on but to look forward for those continuations to the upside on the NAS. So my trade idea is that we're still waiting for confirmation. This confirmation is based on us having to understand that are we gonna get a break above this high in order to look for those possible new highs, or where price is, are we gonna get a break below our previous zone in order to look for those moves to the downside. We're just not sure at the moment. That I was simply waiting for confirmation. But without further ado, understand a few things. Our structure is looking bullish in our intraday, and with our structure looking bullish, we focus on those bullish continuations. But bullish continuations need confirmation. What kinds of confirmation? Can we at least get a break above this current high in order for look for the continuation to the upside? But if you don't get that current continuation, bullish continuation, and if it happens that price trades below our very same previous zone or our very same lows, then I guess we might look for those moves to the downside. But that further would do, we'll simply have to wait for confirmation to see what is going to happen. Second pair will be gold. So gold, guys, our structure on gold is just strongly bullish, right? Gold violated our all-time high, and gold has printed out the new all-time high. So with that being said, on gold, all we're now going to be focusing on, because you can clearly see how price has been moving. Price has been impulsively pushing to the upside. If I can sum it up to you guys, price has been impulsively pushing to the upside, right? So with price impulsively pushing to the upside, all I now can show you guys on, or all I now can make you guys understand, it's very simple, guys, because how bullish our structure is looking on gold and how price has been moving on gold, it's been giving us indications that price will still continue moving to the upside. And obviously, once price is looking to continue moving to the upside, all we need to focus on is to look for those pulls back, for the pullback, that exhaustion phase, that correction, so we can get a confirmed continuation to the upside. Because gold, I wouldn't say much. Our structure is bullish, our behavior is bullish, and our patterns are bullish. And with that being said, how our current price structure is closed the week is now a confirmation to us that all we can look for is continuations to the upside. But I simply had to wait for a few things. Are we going to get a pullback to continue bullish, or are we going to get the correction to continue bullish, or are we going to get the deeper exhaustion phase in order for price to continue bullish? We just don't know. But if it happens that price gives us signs of being bearish, then we're simply going to wait for further confirmations before we can put our money to work to be bearish on gold. But for now, we're simply looking for a pullback, an exhaustion phase, or a correction in order for us to look for continuations to the upside on gold. But without further ado, we're gonna hit the last pair, which is USD CAD. So USD CAD has a trade idea, right? And before I start, I'm gonna make you guys understand that this is our previous major zone that price violated and started trading above. Now we're possibly looking to be trading on it again. And obviously, what I say we might look to possibly trade again on it, it's simply me, guys, having to make you guys understand that on USD CAD, the first thing we're kind of looking at is that our structure is bearish, meaning that the dollar has been weak against the Canadian dollar, right? And obviously, with that being said, price has been violating lows and giving us new lows, violating lows and giving us new lows, right? So where price has closed the week, or where price has ended the week, it's not far from our major zone, right? So USD CAD, there will be a few things that we might be looking for before we can consider putting our money to work, and that's based on our trade idea. One of the first things will be very simple. We might look to continue bearish below this very same zone, or if price trades below this very same zone, then we're going to continue bearish with our structure and our behavior. But if it happens that price fails to violate this very same zone, then I guess we might look for that possible reversal or the trade above this very same zone, so we can look to be bullish. Let me repeat: if price trades below this very same zone, then I guess we might look for those moves to the downside. But if price fails to violate the zone, then I guess we're looking for those moves to the upside. That's the only thing that we're going to be looking on USD CAD, and that's the only pertinent, that's the only trade idea that we have in mind and we have for the coming week on USD CAD. If it happens otherwise, then I guess we won't trade USD CAD. But for the most part of it, if price violates the zone, we continue bearish. If price fails to violate, we will look for the reversal so we can be bullish. Do you guys get that? So without further ado, thanks for liking the video, thanks for showing love, thanks for clicking, thanks for subscribing to the channel, thanks for choosing COT Academy, and thanks for choosing myself as King COT as your mentor, and far most importantly as your greatest colleague and as your greatest partner through it all in this training journey. Without further ado, guys, thanks for liking, thanks for showing love, and thanks for doing all that you had to do. This is your boy Harlem, King COT, and that's all I got on this video.